Well, good afternoon, everybody. This is Fred's Place, LV style. I'm here streaming live on Twitch. I'm about to play Madden 21. I know Madden 22 is coming out very soon, before the end of August. So I'm trying to get in a little bit more of franchise mode play before I buy Madden 22. So I decided to stream today and put some Madden on for you Madden fans. The last of the last of Madden 21 is about to be displayed on my stream. So this is what you're going to get today. We have the Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Los Angeles Rams. We are playing at LA. And with that being said, please support my platforms. That would be stream live on Twitch, which is Fred F _64. Fred F _64. Please follow, support my platform. You can catch me live on Twitch, streaming live on Twitch. Then I have another platform. That would be my YouTube channel. That is Fred F _64. Fred F _64. Please subscribe. Hit that notification bell button, whatever they have as far as the icon, what they display on there nowadays. And most importantly, share my content. For the people that are supporting my content already, thank you very much. I very much appreciate it. Please continue to put that information out there to family and friends. And it's most important also is that you don't have to pay for the content. So I guess also, before I forget, this is raw and uncut, unedited, uncensored. So sometimes I get caught up in the emotional part of playing these games. So whatever you hear that comes out of my mouth sometime, I apologize now. Not trying to offend anybody, but I'm just expressing myself at those particular moments of the game. With that being said, hopefully people that turned in or tuned in yesterday saw me play Triple Threat on 2K, that you enjoyed the content. I will continue to put that out, and hopefully you're enjoying the content that I put out. Even if you're not into gaming, if you're not into watching sports games or whatever the content that I'm putting out on my platforms, the most important thing is to share my content with other social medias, other people, and also most important thing is to follow and subscribe to my contents. I would gladly appreciate it. And with that being said, let's get this started.
They put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Steelers, they've got to be pleased with the start to this season. Obviously, a perfect 3-0.
3 good quality wins, too. It's got people in the locker room excited. They're thinking that this could be their year.
And they will elect to not bring this one out, as our first drive will begin at the 25. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. They'll be led out by their quarterback, the guy out of California.
And this is 2023 stats, so don't get confused, even though I'm playing on the platform of Madden 21. This is franchise mode 2023. Yeah, I know, it's just the way they got it set up, so you won't be so confused.
But obviously was very good to garner that award. All the talk this week, though, was about let's take that forward now. A nice run on first down gets him 6 yards to the 31. The numbers on the ground for Montgomery in last week's affair. 20 carries, 76 yards.
And I'm eager to see how they deploy him in this game. Last week, a heavy workload. Do they decide to bring that down a little bit and try and keep him fresh? Or do they say, guess what? He's locked in. Keep handing him the football.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Out of the gun, Goff. And Steeler pressure pressure too much here. He's going down. Finding his way home for the sack that time, Taven Bryan getting into the act on the opening drive here with a sack. And remember, they had 5 last week.
And they saw that on film, and that meant that they had to get together. Offensive coordinator, quarterbacks coach, offensive line coach, receivers coach, and say, how do we beat this pressure? Because everyone has to win against the defense and get the ball out of the hands of the quarterback very quickly.
Should have been
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. Goff now to throw.
That's a sack. Let's go. Let's go.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So out come the Steelers now for their first drive. As we get set to watch Josh Rosen command this offense, the number 10 pick in the 2018 draft.
And his stat line last week, that's not going to get him to the Pro Bowl. All right, no touchdowns, no interceptions, but they won. And so the bottom line for him is team won, managed the game effectively, led them to victory. He's doing all the right things.
So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. They'll run for the first time with James Conner. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory.
Ramsey brought him down.
A check on the numbers last week for Conner. Just downright unbelievable. I mean, when you amass that many yards, I don't know what else to say.
Personally, I thought it was a game for the ages for him. Ripped off some long runs in that contest, didn't he?
He did indeed. Some very long runs, and that total, scary. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Conner. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL.
blessed and productive day on a Monday.
You've got to find a way to hold them under 20.
That positivity going in your life.
20 points scored gives yourself you give
least
yourself your best chance to
expected.
win.
So if they're up around 24,
might get
28,
something
30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think
more
so,
than
because then you turn it into a shootout. And that means your
expect to
offense has to
have
keep
for
pace.
that particular day. Stay positive.
On 1st and 10 is Conner. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
James Conner, the ball carrier.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll run here with Conner. And some nice running, going to get him down close to a first down at the Rams 33.
It is a first.
5 yards
Let's
on the
go.
play there as the drive will continue.
I know flashy plays, splashy plays, as people like to call them, that attracts a lot of attention. But let's face it, when you're efficient, that can control a ball game. And I love the game plan they've got going right now.
Back-to-back 5-yard gains. Didn't force the ball downfield. Picked it up on the ground.
Yeah, offensive line, they're getting it done.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And they'll throw it with Rosen. And that
Oh.
is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Second and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Got to get a feel for the Rams. I don't remember the last time I played the Rams.
Here's Connor. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
It's a gain of 6, and it's 3rd down.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Here's Connor. And boy, he
First
is
down.
very close
Let's
to
go.
a first down, but from where they're spotting
Oh,
that
are you
football, he's gonna be
kidding me?
first
That
so
should have been
short.
a first.
4-yard pickup, but it leaves them a few inches short
Man,
here.
that
on
should have
fourth
been a
down.
first,
Their
dude.
bread and butter is their passing game.
you
After that last
kidding
play,
me?
maybe they need to go back to that passing game.
What's been good for them along the way is they understand their identity.
That
They
should have
are
been a
passing
first,
team,
dude.
But they do like to mix in the run every now and then just to keep people off
It
balance.
don't matter.
Didn't work very well on that one, but all in all, I like their philosophy.
Out the way.
And he gets this down.
Blocker
to the
running
18,
into
good
my
enough
running
for a
back
first
is
down.
that animation at its
Solid
best.
pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively,
And the
pure
Steelers'
frustration.
first down.
Keep running on them till they can't stop. Until they stop
The
it.
4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. They run with Connor. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard
James
line.
Conner on the carry.
Some of the most unselfish
Tackle
players
made
on
at the
any football
16-yard
team,
line.
defensive
A 3-yard
tackles,
pickup.
because we ask them to
Brings
just
up
eat up
2nd
blocks,
and
and
7.
allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
From the 16, Rosen. Open man, completes it to Smith-Schuster.
Oh, that's
He's brought
touchdown!
down.
Oh my God,
It's a
dude,
really
that
nice
should have been a
15-yard
touchdown.
pickup, and now it's 1st and goal.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in
Animation
one-on-one
is
throws.
trash,
Right now, you're right.
dude.
They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
They need about the length of the football here on 1st and goal.
Man, I don't believe this.
They'll try to run it. This is Connor. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
It looks like they quit hitting the snooze button on their alarm there. Finally a sign of life from this defense. They've been fairly passive on this opening drive. Now able to stand up on 1st and goal, and they sent that play backwards.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. They'll look to run with Connor. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
This path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Third and goal. This L.A. Rams defense will try to bow up once more. They'll try to surge ahead with Connor.
Let's go!
He's in. Touchdown.
Let's go.
Pittsburgh.
Touchdown,
I'm
Pittsburgh.
so
James
tired.
Conner.
Suck it
Touchdown
up.
number 15 of the year. And the Steelers have taken a first-quarter lead.
Oh. Good blocking.
Well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the
just
3 and out, and then you score
nice.
on your first drive.
Well, I know someone who doesn't like that start.
Well, yeah, the other side.
Yeah, they don't like that at all, right?
Nice
This is not the way it's
animation
supposed to be. But what you just described, that's team football. All right, when you get a 3 and out, you're supposed to take advantage of it on the offensive side of the ball. You said, thank you very much for getting us the rock. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
Oswell good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion, guys a little bit jumpy.
But you do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and
3
now
and
they have
out.
that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'm trying to do better here.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. From the gun, here's Gone. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 12 yards there and a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. Solid move, but he's corralled just beyond the 40. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Goff on first down. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
Bryson Hopkins, the intended receiver.
But it's going to be 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Gone. They got a man over the middle. It's Woods. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 43. Goff hitting Woods for a Rams first.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. On the carry, it's Montgomery. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Here's Goff. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 27-yard line. Give them 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn them a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. Now the first carry for Cam Akers. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough.
Yo, make him cut back.
They'll get a couple here down to the 22.
In order to play a really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers.
Good tackle. There you go, Mr. Bush. I wonder what was up with you.
Going down back at the 28.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it. What a third down stop by them.
Eddie Pinheiro on now. From the right hash. This from 45 yards away. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
Rams 3.
So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6.
Fine. I'd rather for them to have 3 points than 7.
By saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
James Conner and the Steelers ready to get their next drive going. You start prorating these rushing numbers and looking ahead, he could be on pace for a 2,000-yard season. I don't want to jinx him, but what a year to this point.
But you just did.
Sorry.
That's okay. No, he can overcome that.
I'm not apologizing to you.
No.
Lock Donald, man.
I like your attitude.
I don't know how you
But
got
you're right.
around
What's
it.
got to happen for it to actually occur? Offensive line has continued blocking the way they've been blocking. He has to stay healthy. But also, it's not just the idea that he's going to run the football, but you got to run it against numbers that dictate you throwing the football. Sometimes when you have 6 to block and you only have 5 guys, you've got to block them anyway, and he has to make someone miss as well the rest of the year.
It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. They'll try and run for it with Conner. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
The ball carrier.
3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. Right back to Conner here on first. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
From the 41, Rosen. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line.
He's going to be more active
there. 19 yards there on the catch.
As long as they don't double him up, Juju going to be part of the game plan.
Weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Gotta get him more involved.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40. From from the gun, a give to Connor. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. And after his performance last week, everybody saw it. Unbelievable. You can expect a heavy dose of him again, I think.
Without a doubt. I mean, why wouldn't you? Because once you establish yourself that way, it's not just him, okay? It's his
No. He is tired.
offensive line, it's a tight end,
Mistakes
it's your wide
down
receivers.
here.
Everyone now sharing in the load and sharing in the belief that if they do their job, they'll see another performance just like they saw the week before.
Can't have no mistakes down here. Have to capitalize.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Connor. About 3 yards there to the 27.
Good run there.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
7, Rams 3.
The last run got 3. Now here's second and 7.
San Jose. Watch it. Late.
To throw is Rosen. Screen pass to Connor. And he'll be brought down
First
inside
down,
the 20
let's
at the
go.
19. That one a first down pickup of 8. He's a reigning AFC Offensive Player of the Week, and defensively they have to find an answer for him.
And that's what you would do if you were calling plays, right? You'd make sure that he gets targeted. But the thing about it is the route running. That's what makes him so dangerous, is because no matter what is presented defensively, he runs his route with such skill that he's able to go up and get the football first in each and every situation.
And they'll get him down right around the 16. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's second and 7. From the shotgun, it's Rosen.
You know where you
The right side is going to be caught by
Oh my
Kirk.
God, he
And
floated
the
that up
Steelers
so
are going to
high.
be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Ah, this
Second
animation,
catch for him
boy,
today,
have
it'll
you
wind up a
nervous.
first down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he...
And he's in.
Let's go.
Touchdown,
Let's go.
Steelers.
Let's go.
James Conner with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's
just
all he gets,
wiggles
he'll
his
just sit
way
there at the
through
half
there.
and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I get some more. And it'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Mr. Connor.
And this
Mr.
one's right
Offensive
through to make it a
MVP.
14-3 ball game.
Last
Pretty
year's
long drive that
franchise.
time, 11 plays all told. And it was a touchdown run by James Conner that was the exclamation mark.
Believe in me.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
A short kick taken at the 18.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So now here are the Rams as their offense comes back out. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a first and 10. Gone. Over the middle, complete. It's Woods.
yards, the pickup there.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Off play action. Here's Goff. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Oh, that was a pretty route right there because it's all about finding a window on a route like that. He lined up on his left, ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good trust between quarterback and receiver. Really good completion.
On first down, it's Montgomery. And very little there.
Man.
He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
At the 41.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Complete to
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up third down.
If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on third down. To throw is Goff. And he finds Montgomery complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 16 yards is the pickup there, and a first down for L.A.
That was just a good example of taking what the defense gave him. No one open downfield, knew where his safety valve was, swung it out to him. He gets upfield and picks up the first down. Well done all the way around.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now gone. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
On 2nd and 10, gone. This will be caught inside the 10. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here
he's got
wide
it.
open.
That's Kupp for a Ram touchdown. Cooper Kupp, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Rams have got this back to a 1-score game. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself, no reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Whatever.
Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. And the kick here is good with a penalty flag down as well. And they may have run into him after the kick went away.
Oh, no.
So 5 yards for running into. Lucky it wasn't 15 for roughing.
No doubt about it, because they protect the kickers and the guys holding the ball almost as much as they protect quarterbacks in the pocket. They don't want those types of injuries.
25-yard line. The Steelers take over 1st and 10.
There's James Conner now as he trots back onto the field. First month of the season, those numbers pretty solid. Does he continue that?
I think so, because when you come out of the gate this strong, that means that you have planned for it and you like the results that you're getting. So I wouldn't have any doubt that the head coach, offensive coordinator, actually called him in and said, look, you're our guy. Okay, we're going to continue to stick with this as long as we're winning games. You ready for the challenge? And then they presented it to the rest of the team. I think we'll see plenty of that as the season moves on.
And I'm sure he said challenge accepted. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. This is Conner. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
The tackle
The
made
Steeler
at the
first down on the
47-yard
pickup of
line.
11 yards.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. On the run, it's counter.
Ran into the wrong person.
Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9, Rosen firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Let's go.
This is going to be another first down.
Juju is part of the game plan in this game.
A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Connor.
Good block.
And he's got this down
Good
almost
block.
to the 20 before he's dropped.
Go.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
We stay away from number 99. See, he done moved over there. So
Now it's Connor. And they've got it inside.
they
the
doing
10
some good
at the
blocking
8.
on him, though.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Remember, as they try to run the ball down here, Charles, this is the number 2 rush defense in the league.
So do you accept the challenge up front? Do you get your offensive line together, get your tight end in the ball game and say, I don't care that they're number 2.
Oh, no!
Intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
After the interception, here's Gall. And that's caught left side. It's Woods. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
5 at the 12-yard line.
Goff now looks to throw. Gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
That was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver, although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Now a first down throw. Gone. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Now a run with Montgomery. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 12 yards there and a first down. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out in the running game.
And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him with a short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keeping the short gains, and you pile up statistics.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
At the 48-yard line.
Now gone. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46.
Tackled back
That's
at the
3 sacks now. That's not much of a surprise to me, nor should it be to you. This team, they lead the league in sacks.
Yeah, they do. This is something that we are starting to witness time and time again. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down. Goff. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. Through the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
3rd and 2. Goff. The Steeler defense locked in, forcing an upcoming 4th down. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it. Give them 7 there on the first down carry.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
14-yard line.
On 2nd down now, it's Connor. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
Only if you had some speed.
On 1st and 10 is Connor. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Here's a 4-receiver look now. 3 of those guys out to the right side on 2nd and 8. Here's Rosen to throw. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington.
Rosen's pass.
He got lit up.
It's
He
third
held
down.
on to the ball,
You're
though.
hoping for when you run drag routes.
God,
You're
dog.
able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
On third down, it's Connor. And this is going to be a Steelers first down as the tackle made at the 35-yard line.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 6. First down, Steelers.
Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Rosen. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
First down, Pittsburgh.
And now it's Rosen looking. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 13 yards as they've got the connection working.
Oh, he didn't get out of bounds. Oh,
down.
my God, dude. He knocked him out of it.
Not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the
keep running the
screen,
clock.
they send a message to the defense.
bush.
Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other
man,
direction.
That's messed up.
They'll look to throw on first down with Josh Rosen.
Oh, you saw, oh my God, dude, he was
James
there.
Washington was the intended
Oh,
target.
man, you
And now
trash,
second down.
dude.
Well,
Animation was
incompletion,
trash.
yes, but maybe here not the
Oh,
worst thing in
my
the world.
God.
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to
right
regroup,
there.
relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Rosen again on 2nd and 10. They'll try and set up the screen.
Oh,
It's
man,
complete.
what was the blocking? They called timeout, dude.
He's going to lose yardage here.
Like throwing screens, man, these dudes blocking animations. It's horrible.
Stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
I
That
don't know
second
about
down
this,
completion, something of a
this
disaster.
guy's
and now
arm
they're
because
left
it's
with
not
3rd
bend
and
no
long.
more, so kind of cautious trying to throw passes with him.
Throwing again, it's Rosen. He's going to launch it for Washington.
I knew it.
And it's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether
He
bad
just
result.
turned around.
Jared Goff and the Rams headed back onto the field. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but bottom line, his team's losing. They got to fix something.
And it starts with
Nowhere to go here.
Bumbo, pick it up! Let's go! Let's go!
Fumble recovery.
Guess who hit him?
Score.
Mr. Bush! Let's
And
go!
give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the
Yeah, I
defense.
thought he
It
was
is
gonna
so
fall
nice
right
for such an
there. That
offensive guy
animation
like
was
that.
glitchy,
I love it.
dude.
He dialed things up, and
Good
boy, a
hit.
big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, he just don't
Bush, he's been quiet, but
Extra
he
point
always
out by
come through in the
Boswell.
end. Let's go. They made up
It's
for
good,
that
and it's
interception.
21-10. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
takes this about 5 yards deep.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Get a look at this offense led by Cooper Kupp as they make their way back onto the field.
He's been good so far to this point in the second quarter. Need to get him even more involved, maybe?
I would agree with that. Definitely. Yeah, it's not even a question for me. The way he's playing, he's doing a nice job. Increase things.
Ooh, that defense is starting to wake up a little bit.
Maybe that can reverse things on the scoreboard for them.
He'll try to ratchet things up then maybe here in the second quarter.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. On first down, it's gone. That's caught by Montgomery.
Come on, man. What is up with the animation tackle? Let him get his field goal range, man.
A first down.
That's another Rams first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Just giving you praise a few plays ago. Now, all of a sudden, giving up big.
Over the middle, it's Woods. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. To the air again. Gone.
Why? Oh, my God. He caught that with one hand.
Catch.
Oh,
And
wow.
with just 4
Okay.
seconds left in this
Okay,
first
Madden.
half, a timeout call.
The animation. They going for it, huh?
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field.
About to say,
He
they going
connected on
for a
his first, this from 41.
touchdown.
The kick by Pinheiro is good. And that'll make this an 8-point game.
21. Rams 13.
So yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in this last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
Dude. Why did you run it out?
So we have reached
That's
halftime here.
fair
It's an
catch.
8-point
Still
game
ran it out.
as we send you to our EA studios in Orlando.
Hopefully everybody's
Jonathan
enjoying my
Coachman
content.
for
I know
EA
I'm
Sports
relatively
Halftime
quiet
Report.
on
All right,
Madden.
Brandon,
I
thanks very much.
try to
A lot
stay
to get to
focused
here
on what I'm
as we say
doing.
goodbye to September and take a look around the NFL here on this
But
first
hopefully
day of
you're enjoying the
October.
content. Please support my content on both platforms. That's
tour out
Twitch.
at
I stream
Nissan
live on
Stadium
Twitch.
in
That's
Nashville.
Fred
And it's
F
the Browns who are out on top.
_64. Fred
Odell
F
Beckham, a
_64.
touchdown reception.
On my YouTube channel, that would be
From
Fred
there, let's get over to the
F64.
Rockies.
Fred
Check out the Broncos
F64,
at
no
home
underscore.
in Denver.
Please
And in
support
that
the
one, it's the visiting
platforms.
Dolphins who are out in
And
front.
tell a
Rashad
family
Penny
member, tell
with
a
touchdown
friend,
run.
pass the information
Finally,
along.
let's get to Indianapolis.
Try to get as
Check on
much
the Colts
subscribers
at
on
home
my
at
YouTube,
Lucas
as
Oil
many
Stadium. And
followers
they were
on my
losers in
Twitch.
that one to the
Keep building
visiting
my platform
Cincinnati
up.
Bengals.
Please.
28-9, the final score.
Follow me. I know I'm not the
In our
best
game,
gamer
it's
in
been
the world,
UCLA
but I
man Josh Rosen
try
with
my
the strong
best to
first
get
half. His guys have
best,
the lead as we'll hand it back over to our
entertainment
commentators,
material out
Brandon
there
Guyton
when you watching
and Charles
2K
Davis.
and
Okay,
Madden.
Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. That'll be taken about a yard deep.
What
And
was
they'll get it
that?
down right at the 25-yard line for the same result, but he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
So here are the Steelers to take over on offense. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. Third quarter starts with a run from Connor. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
On 2nd and 7, Rosen.
Oh, my God!
Time.
Oh, my.
Picked off at the 20, and he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
He just jumped.
So the call's made by Sean McVay. They're going to go for 2. From the gun, here's Goff. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line.
They made the
Just
decision to go
froze
for 2.
over there when he was
They
rushing.
remained down
His
by 2
animation's
points.
trash
They kicked it there.
sometimes.
A third quarter, I'm okay with it. Maybe first or second, you don't. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, again, I keep coming back to, I don't like to chase a lot of points, but I also don't know what kicking an extra point being down 1 does for me.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10.
Pittsburgh set to take over again on offense.
The drive will start with Connor. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
James Conner, the
That's a
ball
really
carrier.
nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Now the 2nd down throw on target. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
A gain of 14.
And this was a nice example of an
First
offensive
down,
coordinator
Steelers.
scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Oh, my God. He ran right into his blocker, too. Oh,
Good
this
run there on
animation
first
is
down, and it'll
trash.
leave him with a 2nd and 2.
8 yards
What
on
was
the pickup.
that?
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Again, a run with Connor. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Not too many more ideal situations in 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
Nope.
And now before this
Mistakes
first
now.
down play, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. From the shotgun, it's Rosen. Open man is Kirk, complete.
Oh,
And
if
he's
Juju
out
would
of
have picked
bounds,
him
but
up,
not before
I would have
he's
had a
inside the
straight
30.
line to the
17 yards on the
touchdown,
catch
to the
and
goal
run. It's a
line.
first
Yeah.
down.
He
I
didn't
think
even
that's a big
pick
pickup for a first
animation.
down because when you
Ugh.
run a drag route against zone,
Could've picked
you're
him
sometimes
up.
asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. They'll run on first down. Connor. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7.
Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
Complete.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
9 yards. First down, Steelers.
Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Connor. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
He was brought down.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with second and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the Rams' 8-yard line.
They stay on the ground. Here's Connor again. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
Oh, he did a little spin move.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little
Showing
attrition
his
setting
agility
in
is-
this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
Oh, Lord. Nope. No, we're not going to have that.
First down. We're going to get a
Sorry.
timeout instead. And that's going to leave him with just one timeout remaining still in
That's
the third
all right.
quarter.
I'd
We'll
rather
see if
use
that
up all
comes
my
back to haunt
timeouts
him.
than
We'll be back.
have a mistake here. We're too close to scoring. Don't need any fumbles and none of no turnovers right now.
They'll look to run with Connor. And he's going to take
Let's
it
go!
for a Steeler touchdown.
Touchdown.
James Conner with touchdown number 3 here in this game and 17 now on the year. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead.
He just ran over
Keeps
that
carrying the ball
linebacker
into the end zone,
like
and
he
in
was
this
a
one,
little
he's sort of carrying
cornerback.
the
Look at
team
that.
on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No
He
question
just
about it. And you talk about
bulldozed
on his
over my
back,
man
he's
like
not
he
minding
was
the
like a
extra
little
weight at all.
cornerback,
Carrying
man.
that just as lightly as he does the football.
Yeah,
What a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. And that makes it a 9-point game. So the drive goes 75 yards,
Needed
10
that,
plays.
cause that
And it was a
interception
touchdown
I
run
threw
by
in the
James
first
Conner that
series
was the
horrible.
exclamation mark.
Now our defense got to pick it up now. This is time. It's the time of the game now. We got to start making plays.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Game is still close.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Oh my God! What is up
Taken
with
at the
these kicks,
15,
man?
a short kick. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
They're on 34-yard line.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. Goff will lead the Rams up here first and 10.
Come on, defense,
at
do
the 34.
something. It's time.
He'll begin by dropping it off to Montgomery. And he'll
Tackle
be taken
Bush.
down right around the 34 after a pickup of
Bush.
over a yard.
It's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while, get at least 2 first downs, give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Goff now looking to throw.
Good play. Good play. There you go.
Good shot as he tried to pull
All
that
these
one in. Couldn't hang on
completions
third
to
down.
these receivers,
It's another
man.
zone
Do
defense.
something.
It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Goff.
Oh my God! Football! Let's go! That's what I'm talking about, baby. Let's do
We
something.
have seen this before, and we know coaches
Let's
preach
go!
about this and work on it all the time.
Wow!
Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere.
Mr. Edmonds.
Got to put it away and
Told you
secure
it's
it
time
as they try
now.
and get downfield.
James
Time for the
Conner and the
defense to
Steelers
make
ready
plays.
to get their next drive going.
Second
It's
half.
closing in on 200 yards on the ground with the fourth quarter still to come. We're in the third. Good
Second
shot
half,
to get there.
buddy. This is when we
And now he's got
start
to make sure he
playing.
convinces his coaching staff to leave him
when
out
the
there and keep
defense
touching
wakes
the ball.
up.
Because when you've had that kind of a day, there is a tendency to think about getting him out and saving some of it. Running backs never like to save yardage.
You know he's tapping his quarterback on the shoulder. I'll take the ball again, please, right?
Not turning down any carries.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
They'll stay on the ground with Conner again. And some nice running going to get him down close to a first down at the Rams 28. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, it's Rosen. That's caught on the left side by Kirk. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
And now we get into the
his
psychology of the whole
throwing
thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one.
Oh my God, dude. What kind of blocking was that?
But this time they get him behind the
Oh
line.
my goodness
With his
gracious.
size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a
just
nice
knocked
job
the
there
dude
stopping his
right into
progress
the
and not allowing
running
him to get
back,
back to the
yeah.
line of scrimmage.
Trash. Go back on this side, please.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Rosen, screen pass to Conner. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down.
So many screen passes are the result of excellent acting by everyone. But sometimes the guy who's getting the ball tends to play off.
It's trash,
Because
man.
he's eager to
The
get
blocking
pass,
animations
but
on
sometimes he
this,
doesn't act
they
very
still
well
need
about
to
whether he's
work
going to
on
block or
that.
leak
Hopefully
out or
they'll
whatever. And I
correct
think
that
they saw that.
situation
That's why
with
they're
the
able to get
game
to him
coming
on
out. That
3rd and
blocking
long
is
here
crap.
for Rosen. And he's got his man in stride.
Oh, good move. Let's
And that was
go.
some
Did he get
effort,
it?
but it would
Did he
appear that he's
get
going to
it?
come up about a yard
Ah!
short. They do get 12, but they'll be
Oh
marked short.
my God, I'm
And that
going
leads to
for
a
it,
4th
dude.
down.
And that big
I'm
game
going
may
for
just
it.
change the thought process here on 4th down.
I'm
I
not
think in the
kicking
red
no
zone,
field
they
goal.
might
I'm
now
going
consider
for
going
it.
for it on 4th down.
Yeah, buddy. If
And
he
Mike
stop, if
Tomlin
they
gonna
stop
roll
us, they
up the
stop
sleeves
us.
here
But I'm
and say,
going
"Let's
for
go
it.
for it on
This is the
4th."
time to put the nail in the coffin. Let's go. Let's go.
They'll run for it with Conner.
That's
And he'll
first.
have the
Let's
first
go.
down before he's brought down at the 3. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
Stay away from Mr. 99. If you know who that is, stay away from him.
They'll try to run it. This is Conner. And he's in.
Look at that. Whoa!
Touchdown.
That boy is a monster!
3-yard touchdown.
Mr. Conner is a monster, baby!
Find a way to
He's
stretch
just
their
breaking
lead.
tackles and spin it
That
off.
drive that really increased their cushion felt
Oh,
very
we didn't have
military
him,
to me.
man, we'd be in
very
trouble.
precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've
Yeah,
taught
look
me.
at that.
And they just got it done.
And these are
slowly but surely now
linebackers. He
starting
just
to pull away a little bit. Things
running
looking
over
good
it,
for them here in the third
breaking
quarter.
Not only
tackles and
pulling away,
everything.
but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really
go.
give yourself an advantage.
We don't play no more.
Now Mike Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for 2.
What's over there, man? Oh, yeah, stay away from 99.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he pushes forward.
Oh, he
He's
didn't
up
get
short
in
of
there.
goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
The score, Steelers
Well, they couldn't be
34,
happy that they were having to stop a
Rams,
two-point
19.
conversion because that means they gave up a touchdown. But a little solace there. You saw some good gang tackling, stacking him up before he can get to the end zone.
We talk about offensive units putting in more two-point period sessions in practice. Defensively, do you do the same?
Absolutely. You have to because you never know how aggressive these offenses are going to be in games nowadays.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now.
Come on, man. Kick the ball, man. What are you doing? There you go. That's what I'm looking for.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And
Short
no effort
field
to bring
goals.
this one out. It's a touchback.
Short
At their own
kicks.
25-yard line.
LA set to take over again on offense.
All right, defense, let's do this.
That's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Comment.
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word. And I just
Don't
gave
do
you
them
the
trick plays, boy.
Well, there to stop him, Terrell Edmonds.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
Right.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Montgomery. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw. Goff. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And he's taken down. Able to slip across the 35. It's a Rams 1st down on a pickup of 10.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller, since the screen pass was available, whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a 1st down.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. They'll come out in a 4-receiver look. 3 men to the right side on 2nd and 6. Out of the gun. Goff. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Woods. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Goff throwing complete here to Jefferson.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it, because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic, and people want to put a little contact on it. Really well done.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now Goff. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him right around the 44. Devin Bush racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
He's the NFL sack leader coming into the game, and now that's 2 more that he's added to his total.
He wants some separation from spot 1 and 2 in that sack category. So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long. Goff. That'll be caught by Cup.
They still got the first.
And he's going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
1st and 10 at the
operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. 1st down. Here's the run with Montgomery. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 11 more yards yards that go around, a first down as well.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Goff gets this into the hands of the tight end Higbee. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Goff. He'll get this one to Cup, complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
On 1st down, it's Montgomery.
Hey.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
And now you have to wonder, partner, at what point in time do they forget the running game? It's been a struggle so far in this one. I would think they'd have to start throwing it a little bit more.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Goff now to throw. Open man right side is cut complete. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Cooper Kupp, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Rams are able to cut into this lead.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And this one's back to an 8-point game. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And the result for the Rams, a touchdown. So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10.
Here's James Conner now as he trots back onto the field. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on the end zone for a second home because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there. And, boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now it's Rosen. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
They can already pass for 1,000 already.
There because you got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag. Because when you do, you just put the ball on it and then let him run.
He's got some space.
Where is Mr. Donald at? Oh, he's on that side.
They'll run on 1st down. Connor, they're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not
beautiful, beautiful animation block.
Yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Now on 2nd and 13. Rosen. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
Seems like his ball take forever to get there.
Rosen will throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again.
I couldn't get around.
And he'll only get this to the 47. He needed a few more yards to pick up the first. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
Should I go for it? Where we at?
That's the end of the 3rd quarter.
And that is going to do it.
Telling me to punt.
3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this.
We need
This
3
is
yards.
the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
I'm going for it. I'm going to take a
And
chance.
here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Rosen. And able to find
That's first. Let's go.
And he's
Let's
got
go.
the first down yardage there as he takes it just across
Let's
midfield.
go.
4-yard pickup on the play.
I can hear it right now that most people in our business are saying, why aren't they running the football? But I happen to agree with this strategy. They've had success all game long. I don't think they should go away from it. Too often, teams go into that protect mode and end up giving away the football. This team has stayed aggressive and is working out for them.
Yeah, he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. 2nd down now. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
Complete.
12 yards there and a first down. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception. On first down, it's Connor. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
He is so
11
slow.
more on that one, and another first down.
yeah.
I think there's a fatigue factor that's kicking in defensively. You know the will is still strong, but I think the offense is starting to bend it just a little bit, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. It's looked that way. We'll see if they can continue this already strong drive.
Where's Mr. Donald? Okay, he's on that side. Stay over there, buddy.
Right back to Connor here on first. And he'll get about 5 here, so he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
On 2nd down, Connor looking for space. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Trying to run for it with Snell. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3-and-out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down.
He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal.
Oh, God, here you go.
After not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
I'm trying to chew the
Line
clock
of scrimmage
up.
again, the 4-yard line.
Conservative
Second
play
and goal.
here. No throwing. You got to settle for a field goal, then so be it. Doing that. Don't need no turnovers right now.
Again, it'll be counter. And he's in.
Let's go!
Touchdown, Steelers.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Good.
Extra point put through by Boswell, and the lead is up to 15 now.
26. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And a short kick taken at about the 16. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Their own 33-yard line.
L.A. readies for its next possession.
Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, well,
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. Fourth quarter, every drive's so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
Looking to throw again on second down. Goff,
A quick pass to Cup.
and to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? Man open, it's Cup. He's got it.
And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A little surprise pays off on 3rd and 1. Pass instead of run. Gets him 15 yards. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to third down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Here's a ball throw right side and complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 15-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. From the red zone now. Gone. That's complete right around the 8. And the Rams are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, ball gets tipped in the air, because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about his desire to take this running back out of his game, and all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. From the gun, here's Goff.
Got it!
Toward the end end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
3rd and goal, and keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory.
Here's Goff. And
Wide
this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown,
Stop them slant in
Kupp.
passes.
There
That
makes
kills
the
me
grab.
all the
And the
time.
Rams are able to draw a bit closer. It's been quite the game for him individually. A trio of touchdown catches now.
So pick a route, any route. Whatever you want him to run, he's going to do it and do it well and end up in the end zone. This has really been fun to watch.
And now in a 9-point game, they'll still just need to go for one here. The PAT good.
A flag!
It's closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
That's disgusting.
Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
9-yard line.
James Conner and the Steelers ready to get their next drive going. And I don't even know if we have enough time for all the highlights that he's created with all these touchdowns. They start the drive with Conner, and he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to, and it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Conner. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
On 1st and 10 is Conner. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Second and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7.
Snell on the shotgun handoff. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
He'll try and run for him with Conner. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Connor on first down, working his way forward for about 4 yards. Second down coming up.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
On second down, it's Snell. He winds up getting only a
God,
couple
his
there,
spin
down to
move
the
was
29.
horrible.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. From the gun on third down, it's Rosen. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 17-yard line. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first. He has now hit number 500. Charles, that is his 500th NFL career catch.
Definitely worthy of applause, but I remember when 500 meant you were going to the Hall of Fame. Nowadays, in today's football, 500 puts you on the path, a significant number.
They'll run on first down. Connor able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13. His career rushing numbers just continue to rise with that last carry. He surpasses 12,280 yards and also surpasses Marshall Faulk. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Again, it's Connor. And for one of the few
Hold on to
times
that
here
ball,
today, this one's not
dude.
going to go anywhere.
That's all right. I
Gain on
don't
the
want to
play there,
fumble.
so they're left with a third down and
Don't
6.
need that right now.
Obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and
No,
bring
he
up
was
a key
tired.
third down.
I don't have
But
no
if you're
more
on the offensive
timeouts,
side of the
so
ball, there's an opportunity
let
because I
him
know what defensive guys are thinking right now.
run it
Just
out.
stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key third down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. On third down, Rosen. Open man is Kirk, complete. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football, just breaking down a defense.
I'm at a dilemma. Should I go for it or should I kick a field goal? I'm so tempted. We need the
So on
points.
fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to perhaps salt this one away.
Got it. Let's
And
go.
Boswell's kick is good. Down under
Let's
2
go.
minutes to go in this football game.
Whew.
Back now on EA Sports.
A little bit of comfort
As the kick
now.
teams are out here following the
A little bit
2-minute
comfortable
warning.
now.
After the successful field goal try, here's
Harp.
Boswell to send it away.
Damn.
And a short kick taken at about the 16. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So Goff and the Rams down by 11. A minute 55 remaining. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down.
Come on, defense.
Now Goff on first down. Throwing middle, and it's complete.
Killing me with those slant ends
He'll be
all
stopped right
game.
at midfield. From the 50, it's Goff. His big game continues. Already has the 3 touchdown grabs, tacking on some more yardage and a first down.
And how precise has his route running been in this game? We just saw him get open yet again, and he's also made adjustments as the defense has tried to really stop him.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Goff. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Again, Goff.
Oh my God, dude! Are you...
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. And they're trying to line up quickly here. Goff urging them on. He'll get this underneath to Montgomery. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Call it a gain of 5. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14.
Oh, let's go!
Intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up
Let's
by
go!
Justin Lane. And a short
Let's
return
go!
to the 6-yard line.
It's about time!
Defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
Let's
It's been a
go!
game of punch counter punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time the big swing was taken and it didn't
Yeah, I
land.
could have ran it all the
Nice
way,
play
but
by
I
them
just
on
stopped.
defense.
The game over with anyway.
They begin on the ground here with Connor, and he'll find a little space. He gets this up near the 10. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Again, a run with Connor. They'll have a first down and more past the 20. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game.
Well, hopefully everybody enjoyed today's platform here. Very entertaining game, I thought. Please support my platforms. That's YouTube, Fred F64, Fred F64. On Twitch, that's Fred F_64, Fred F_64. Please stop by in the chat when I'm streaming. Say hello sometimes.
Rosen to a knee, and that ought to do it.
And please continue to support my material on both of my platforms. I would appreciate it.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did.
You don't have to be a person that watches video, gamer play videos. But the most important thing is to share the content and put it out there for everybody to have an opportunity to check it out. And you can just subscribe or follow, and then just on your own accord, you can watch it whenever you want to watch it. You're not obligated to watch it all the way through. I know some of my material is long, but the most important thing is to get it out there, share the content, and support it by following it on Twitch and by subscribing on it on YouTube. So hopefully everybody's having a safe, productive day out there. And again, thank you for stopping by and watching my material. Hopefully I'll be back on soon to give you some more entertainment to watch. And again, this is Fred's Place, LV style. And thank you again for supporting my platforms, and continue to support it I appreciate it.